perfect timing. And I mean that because when hard-boiling eggs, timing is everything. As you can see here, we have examples of yolks and eggs boiled for 7, 10, and 13 minutes. And in today's video, we will talk about how to boil eggs to get the consistency you're looking for. So we're going to start by filling our 2.5 quart pot here with some water. You'll want to adjust the size of your pot or how much water you add based on how many eggs you're going to boil. I'm going to boil 6 today, so I'm going to fill this about halfway because when it boils and when you put the eggs in, you still want to make sure that the eggs are covered with water. And of course, when you put the eggs in, some of the water will displace. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this on our back burner here. We'll turn it on high. We'll cover it with the lid so that it boils faster. Excellent, or shall I say excellent. Now that our pot of water has come to a rapid boil, we're going to go ahead and add our eggs. I typically do this using a slotted spoon. I lower them in so that I can try to keep them from breaking. At times you will get one that pops. That's just kind of what happens. Try not to take offense to it. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and lower these in. And I'm making these according to the way I learned, so there could be some folks out there who do this a different way. I've heard that some people add their eggs to boiling water, then cut the heat and just let it sit for a certain amount of time. But I keep my eggs at the rapid boil for anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. And that's when I said earlier, timing is everything. So I'm gonna bring it on the 8-minute side if I want a creamier or glossier yolk that day. If I want a more well done or hard cooked yolk, I'm going to increase that to 12 minutes. We'll go ahead and we'll let that sit. And in the meantime, we'll prepare our ice bath. Now, if you feel as though your water is boiling too rapidly and you're concerned one of your eggs is going to break, go ahead and turn it down a bit, but make sure it's still boiling. All right, so we've reached 10 minutes on our hard-boiled eggs, which for me is the magic number in the timing factor. Other folks might want to leave them in there longer. That's your personal choice. And now I just take them out again with the slotted spoon and gently lower them into my ice bath here. This ice bath is going to help bring their temperature down quickly so that they stop cooking and so that they come to room temperature. All right, look at that. Rarely does it ever not have an instance where there's an egg that's cracked. That's atypical. Yeah, and so we'll just go ahead and we'll let these cool off for 10 minutes. And in the meantime, as a side note, because we've got a pot of boiling water here, completely unrelated, but I'm gonna go ahead and not waste water, and I'm gonna go ahead and steam some broccoli. After your eggs have cooled, you can peel them by gently tapping them on their sides and rolling them in the palms of your hands and then running them under cool water. Now I've forgotten on more than one occasion which eggs in my refrigerator are hard-boiled and which eggs are raw. So I'm going to show you a little trick that you can use to determine if an egg is raw or hard-boiled without cracking what you think is a hard-boiled egg, only to find out that it's raw. If they spin, they're hard-boiled. If they wobble, they're not. And once again, one of my favorite things about meal prep is the grab and go factor.